Hi you guys, this is a special video because it's a response to Austin of the Nine Notes. He talks about following dreams and how you should always pursue them. So I wanted to give my own perspective on that. Growing up, I had a pipe dream. My pipe dream was to be on SNL. I had my own bits and my own characters, which led me to think that I also would like to be a voice of my own cartoon characters. So I'd go around, I made my own theme song, and I had drawings and stuff, and I would change my voice randomly like this. Or sound like, or I do, what's my other bit? Oh my gosh, my name is Jennifer, and I'm from the Valley. But yeah, so I had different voices. I have more voices like that, but you know, as I grew up, I got realistic, and I would, I thought, hey, I've heard about all these countries. I really want to travel and do all these amazing things, see all these amazing places. And then because I'm also overweight, I was like, I need to become healthy. I really want to be healthy. So if you've been watching my videos for some time, you've noticed that those are my reoccurring themes. But I managed to put those on the back burner because of all the changes that's been going on with my life, my family, my finances. And because of that, I always thought, hey, this isn't the right time, the right place. They need me. It's too risky. So some of it was being selfless because, like you want to be there for the ones that you love. But then another part of me is like, it was because I'm scared. And when it comes to going to Japan, I was scared of like moving because of what was going on with my family. And I was like, this is just not a good time. And then when it comes to me being afraid about losing weight, it's more of a simple fact. I'm afraid that people won't like me because I don't have that many friends now. Don't get me wrong, this year I've managed to become a more social butterfly in my eyes, like, because I managed to meet this amazing people like Jamie and Jacob and Tintin, and I don't know, I reconnected with old friends like my friend Andy and Rebecca and Linda. So I do have those type of friends, and I love them to death because little do they know, like, they're really important to me because sometimes having friends is not about the quantity, it's the quality. And I've also managed to make some really amazing friends like that run, and they're teaching me to, like, they're behind me saying like, you can do it, you can lose the weight. But there's a little voice inside my head saying that I can't lose the weight because, like, if I do, people won't like me. I'll still be ugly. Um, and just really superficial stuff like that. And it's been embedded in my brain because I spent so much time not having friends and being alone, and like you're left with your thoughts and you think about all the mean things that people have said to you about being different. And I've always been different. And for the most part, I embraced that when I was a kid. But as I got to be an adult and going through high school and college, I was just like, being weird is not cool. Being unique is not cool. Being, like, different than most black people's is not cool. And that's stupid. So that's the part of me that's like, thinks that because I'm different, that different than the average black person. I don't even know what average black person means, but because I'm not the stereotypical, let's put it that's better. Because I'm not the stereotypical black person, there's a part of me that's like, I want to prove everybody wrong, like, about me pursuing to lose, not to lose weight, but to go abroad and to go to Japan. Because I have more people backing me losing weight than I do have people saying that I can go abroad and it's a bright idea and it's a good idea. I have more negative people saying like, hey, you're wasting your time. You shouldn't do this. black people don't travel. People are racist. You're a woman and you're overweight. That's why they won't pick you. And part of me wants to prove them wrong because, I mean, I study Japanese. I learn about other people's cultures other than Japan. Like I have friends that are Hawaiian, Hispanic, Jewish, Indian, Sri Lankan, and I learn about all their different cultural backgrounds. To me, that's some fascinating stuff. Like I love learning about other people's traditions, and because I grew up where maybe I was like maybe one out of six kids in my middle school that were black. Like, well, not in my middle school, but in my middle school class that was black. And so I've always been like surrounded by people who are different than me, and I have no problem with it. I have no problem like with sometimes like being the only black person at a party because to me, color shouldn't be an issue. And so that's how I feel like why I think it's crazy to me when people are like, oh, don't bother trying to get a job working abroad because nobody will ever hire you because of the way you look. And so that's the kind of motivation that's keeping me going to apply again for these English teaching jobs in Japan and to also possibly pursue getting a master's degree in a different country. And as far as the weight loss thing goes, there's still that little girl inside of me that, because people are saying all this stuff about me not being able to go to Japan for those reasons are the same reasons that I feel like I can never lose the weight because, or be accepted because of those dumb reasons that have nothing to do with you as a person. People are going to like you regardless. People are going to like you and dislike you regardless of the way you look. But sometimes looks do have a factor. So part of me is like, I can rationalize it. And then there's like that little girl voice that's like, they're right. You know what? You're going to be overweight. You're never going to leave California. You are just going to always be this. And part of me is like, I'm not comfortable with doing that. So my dream is like, I'm trying to push for that dream. Push for that dream where I'm able to like be skinny enough to wear a dress and feel cute and like be confident in the way I look, have those womanly curves and stuff. And I also want to do that because I do feel like maybe my weight is the reason why people won't hire me. So I need to lose the weight so I can get to go abroad because, like, being thin abroad is kind of like the norm, especially in Asia. I don't know too many overweight Asian people, so yeah. So, I know I rambled a lot, but if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them to me or whatever, because I really like to hear your thoughts on this. And hopefully they're positive, but I'm sure I'm going to get some negative ones too. So, whatever. Such is life. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Peace. What the? Oh man, I took a picture.